It's your boy V Ben Israel, the People's Champ. Sad news. Reports are coming in that the Godfather, Kevin Samuels, may have passed away. It brings me no honor to report this. Life is a vapor, people. You're here one minute, you're gone the next. Um, this is very sad. They started to trickle in, and some credible sources, people who are close to him, are starting to key in. It's not exactly official yet, but however, it doesn't seem to be a joke. It seems to be very, very real. And I'm sad to report this. I wasn't even prepared to go live at all, but I just wanted to say a few words. But this is what it looks like. That it's not a joke. The Godfather may have indeed passed away. Of course, the rumors are going to come out if it is true, and there's a lot of people who will be happy, sadly, to report his passing and gloat and make up all kind of stuff about this man now that he cannot defend himself. And that's sad. That we as a people hate correction so much. And it wasn't so much that they hated Kevin. They hated where he represented. Kevin Samuels represented correction. And as the Bible tells us, we hate correction. They didn't hate Kevin, they hated correction. And they disguised their hate for him behind his tone and he's rude. And I'm like, are we watching the same thing? This man went out of his way to be very polite and gracious to people. And only when pushed beyond that politeness did he respond in kind. However, he started a conversation, and that conversation will live on. For the first time in my lifetime, someone stood up and said what we as black men have been thinking. Good, bad, wrong, or indifferent. We all, and when I say we, I mean Generation X, we grew up in a gynocracy, and it was very easily to dismiss us. And that's why so many people were shocked at what Kevin had to say. And others, oh, I've never heard this before, because it was always okay to dismiss us and shut us up and shut us down because of this gynocracy that we live in. And there are men who participate in that too. They want to protect the gynocracy as well. There are those men who do that. Kevin wasn't one of them. And he started a conversation. And there's no way to unring the bell. Sadly, I do not have any details on what may or may not have happened. I'm not going to spread any false rumors. I was watching another content creator live, and they paused the show to make a phone call to someone who was close to Kevin or has some inside information. I watched that live, and they got the confirmation. And there are already some other content creators spreading rumors. Already. And it's ugly and it's sad. I think a lot of us need to get together, and once information comes out fully, and maybe do some kind of one-line memorial, a moment of silence, where we all do it simultaneously. I don't know. I'll reach out to my limited network to see if I could suggest that. I don't need anybody to do it. I could do it by myself, but I think it'll matter more if we all do it. I'm saddened. I'm really saddened. I'm totally going off script. I had no script, nothing planned. This is hitting me like a ton of bricks, like it is, I'm sure, a few other people. And my heart goes out to those who were very close to him, Obsidian, Dennis Sperlin, and some of the other ones, some of the other brothers in the Black Manosphere. I believe what Kevin wanted, like many of us want, we don't hate Black women. We offer correction in this conversation because we love y'all. And we want y'all to do better. And we want the lies to stop. Because it's doing nothing. We see y'all walking off the cliff. It's not hard to see. But following behind white liberals, the Democratic Party, the Black Church Incorporated, all they've been doing is lying and leading us astray for generations. Somebody has to say, this is not true. Here are the facts. Here's the data, the statistics. You can go look it for yourself just like I did. Because the same people who were so quick to go against Kevin and others, even myself, they have no solutions for you. They have no facts. All they have is talking points and BS rhetoric. That's it. They can't tell you why 75% of our women will never be married in a lifetime. That's only happened in the last 50 years. So what happened? Kevin started the conversation. Or rather, I'm not even going to say he started the conversation. He furthered the conversation. Because many of us have been talking about these very issues before Kevin. Some of us go back decades. Sister Shahrazad Ali, for example. They did the same thing to her. They crucified her. There was no internet in the 90s like it is today, for you millennials who don't know. What they had was daytime TV, and they roasted her and attacked her and lied on her and all kind of facts and said the same tropes that they're saying about Kevin. Oh, he's bad for the Black community. He's hurting Black women. He's giving them low self-esteem. On the same exact things. Almost word for word. All you got to do is go back 30 years, turn on Phil Donahue, Ricky Lake, Oprah, Geraldo, and all the rest of those damn shows. I don't know what caused his death. I pray it wasn't the result of any kind of foul play. Um, I don't even want to open up that can of worms at this point because I don't know. I don't have any information. I don't think anybody does, other than what I've already said, that it's been confirmed by people that are close to him. And I wish I was wrong, but it's been confirmed by people that are close to him, live on air, that Kevin Samuels has passed away. So much so that the people who were closest to him, they haven't even had a chance to respond. They haven't even had a chance to respond yet. And anytime you had a loved one or a close friend pass, you're not even in your right mind yet. And I'm talking about the people who talk to him daily and regularly. I can only imagine what it's going through for them. His daughter, he had a daughter. Kevin Samuels is only 53 years old, y'all. 7 years older than me. Still relatively a young man. And it's sad that we have so much hate and venom in our community that people are going to use this as an opportunity to attack the man. They can't even wait an hour. They can't even wait 24 hours because we know it's coming. They are already doing it, and that's sad. I grew up in a time where the old folks used to say to us, if you don't have nothing nice to say nothing. Sometimes it's best to say nothing. But we live in a culture today where everybody has to have something to say, has to react. They're not responding, they're reacting. And oftentimes with no thought whatsoever. This man had millions of viewers. A lot of people, I'm not going to say loved, respected his content and participated and watched and supported his content. Whether you agree with it or not. And most of the time, the people who claim they didn't like him, they never watched a whole show that he did. Not one. And they always had disingenuous arguments. They can't even tell you what they don't like. What did he say that wasn't true that you didn't like? And then they come back on, oh, it was his tone. Well, fuck you. That's how I feel about you. Because if you all didn't like Kevin's tone, I know y'all don't like mine because I have no filter. Fuck your feelings. That's been my motto before Kevin Samuels. But yet, I'm the same guy who's come to a lot of y'all's defense. Because right is right, wrong is wrong. Whether I like you or not. Talking to some of you content creators now. Some people asking the question, and often they ask this question when people pass early. Why? Well, God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes God, he takes people early, and he seals them. He seals them. Those of you who believe in the Bible, who truly believe in the Bible, understand what I'm talking about right now. God seals people. I'm not getting into the scripture. I'm just roughly paraphrasing it at this moment. But that's always happened throughout history. He seals people because they'll be back. Like it or not, we're at war, people. We're in captivity, people. And we focus on so many issues and we allow ourselves to get distracted by issues that shouldn't get the attention that they're getting at the moment. It really serves other people's benefits to keep us distracted and to keep us apart from one another. But some of us are so blind we can't see that. And it's sad. And I have a few viewers today. Right now, I appreciate y'all listening to me because this is going right off. This is coming from the heart. Everything I'm saying right now, this is totally unscripted. That's why I'm not even on camera. I mean, I'm not even presentable. My lips are probably greasy. I just finished eating a piece of fried chicken. I mean, I was not planning for this. Nobody was. But if you appreciate me saying what I'm saying right now, just put some prayer hands up in the comments wherever you may be watching me, because I am simulcasting live on multiple channels right now. Wherever you are, just go ahead and put a little prayer sign, a little prayer hands up or something. Let me know I need to keep going, because I'm doing it because I'm offering somebody some comfort. Somebody needs some comfort right now. Like it or not, people out of their own mouth have said, hey, this man has helped me. This man has helped my marriage. This man has helped me be a better husband. Because remember, in the beginning, he was only talking to men for the first 3 years. He wasn't talking to women. He was talking to men. And he put his foot directly in black men's asses. Y'all need to get your shit together. Is basically what he was saying. See, but everybody missed on that. A lot of people missed on that because their attacks on him were disingenuous to begin with. It was self-serving for whatever their own purposes were. And it's sad because I just said, I believe it was yesterday when I was on Shalakimia's show, I just said we all got to start working together. I had just said this. And we all don't agree 100% on any one topic I said. But the 80 to 90% of the stuff that we do agree on, and we all agree that we love black people, excuse me, and we want black people to do better. That's one thing I could say the majority of the content creators that I've come across, we all have that in us. We coming from different angles, but we're all saying the same thing. What's also going to happen, now that I think about it, is people are going to start collecting money falsely in Kevin Samuel's name. Please do not participate in that. Please do not participate in that. Unless you're going to an official channel like his own website, and that I guess would fall into his next of kin, whoever that may be, one of his ex-wives or his daughter, depending on her age, is legally the next of kin. And I guess the mother of the child who he spoke to, he was in contact with his ex. And I'm sure that they'll handle his affairs. And I believe his mother is still alive. Go that route if you must do anything. But I'm saying wait, be patient, show due diligence before you decide to fall for any of those scams that are coming. and they're gonna come fast, people. And that's not what Kevin would have wanted. I'm not looking at comments right now. Let me switch over. Wait a minute. See if I can see some. Yeah, I see Ashley. No, it doesn't make any sense. However, in a worldly manner, it doesn't make any sense. But in the grand scheme of things, as I said, God seals people. And some people He takes early, and He seals them. Those are going to be the ones wearing all white, according to scriptures. When that seal is opened. But until that day, I mean, all we can do is be patient and long suffering and endure to the end before we get that answer. That's all we can do. Oh man. Revolutionary people were never liked in the beginning. And they're usually not liked until later on, after they're gone, sadly. Um, and I'm not even going back to ancient times. I'm just talking about even in modern history here in this country. Some of our more vocal advocates for Black people, I'll call them, people who spark movements. And one thing they all had in common is they loved Black people. They wanted Black people, good, bad, or otherwise, to do better. They all had that in common. Again, I don't agree with all of those historical figures either. People make mistakes. People have flaws. And a lot of times we focus on that too much. And we shoot the messenger and miss the message, so to speak. But there are those people who start fires for no other reason than to see the forest burn. And they're coming, y'all. They are coming. Sadly, they're coming. Second comments again. No, it's not been verified by any major outlet because it's breaking as we speak. And like I said, I was live on a content creators channel that I actually trust. They've established credibility with me, and they went live. During the live, they paused their microphone to make a call, make some calls, and reach out to people who were close to Kevin. And they got confirmation live on air that it is true. Now, the details surrounding it, because of the time, has not been released. Which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. We don't know. what happened, but what we do know is it is true based on all available information at this point. It's not a hoax that he's passed. Now, why, what happened, where he was at, um, that we don't know. That we don't know at this point. Um, and I believe Jessica X is saying something similar to what I'm saying at this point, and I'm sure some of the others, I can't check it right now because I am live, so I really can't check right now in on some of the others that are really, that I know are really tight with them, like Obsidian. And again, those people that are close with them, they're probably not gonna come out immediately and say much, if anything, because that was their friend. They dealt with this man regularly. So I wouldn't want to be answering questions like that, right? If somebody was very close to me, who I talk to regularly, so it's understandable. Um, he was a bachelor, he was a single man, so um, I don't know what his affairs were like. I don't know. I know his next of kin would be his daughter, and depending on her age, if she's still a minor, then her mother would would help oversee that, I would assume. That's the way it's supposed to work at this point. But we don't know. We don't know. Uh, Mystic L. Yeah, it is a wow, man. It is a wow. And thanks for your comment on Facebook. Yeah, it is a wow. Like I said, whether you like this man or not, this is a big story. This is huge. Um, this is huge. Yeah. And if anybody in the comments, Ash, if you're still on here, go over to Jessica X channel and listen in for me. I'm gonna see what you can glean from that, or someone else if Ash isn't here. I'm trying to keep up with comments too. Amy Newby. I really don't care what you think because you don't have any information, and I know you don't have any information better than what I have. So I'm not spreading gossip. I'm spreading what I know to be factual. And I'm telling everybody to wait for more information to come in so we get more details. But as of now, it has been confirmed by people who were close to him that it is true. Unfortunately, otherwise I would not be on here. Yeah, comments are coming in. Dwayne Howard. Yeah, people keep asking, is it confirmed? Yes, it has been confirmed by people close to him, but by no official sources. It's too soon. It's too soon at this point. Yeah, he will be hard to replace. Somebody said. Yeah, Yolanda. We don't know what happened yet. Again, it hasn't come out yet. All we know, supposedly, from people that were close to him that he has passed. And you're also asking, was he over 35? Are you serious? Kevin Samuels was, I'm going to assume he was serious. Kevin Samuels was 53 years old. He was Gen X. He wasn't a millennial. And see, that's my point, how little people actually listen to this man. You know? All right, what is this? Comments are coming in, so I'm trying to read them as fast as I can. What's that? Shit. I'm sorry. I clicked on something. I don't know what I clicked on, but okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to. Yeah, I know I can't see, so bear with me. Okay, here we go. Uh, MJ Al. I mean, that's your belief. I don't know where it comes from. Uh, there are other beliefs. People who believe in the Bible that death is not guaranteed. Christ preached eternal life here on earth. Again, I think some of you just you react and want to respond, and you don't think before you respond, and it's just an unnecessary comment. Death is guaranteed. Who does that benefit? Who is that benefiting to make that statement? Why was that necessary? Again, some of you just want to have something to fucking say. Shut up sometime. There are people, again, who are close to this man who felt connection to this man who may be grieving, and that's what you have to say. That's your empathy, whether you like him or not. Do you like black people? Just have some empathy, and if you ain't got nothing good to say, shut the fuck up. Again, I'm not Kevin. I have no filter. Um, yeah, I mean, I got to play kind of loose with the black culture and black community words. But I understand what your point is, and yeah, I agree with you, Musa. It is a great loss. Um, I agree. Again, I'm not trying to turn. I'm about to block your stupid ass. Okay. I said that some people have different beliefs than your fucking punk ass. That's what I said. Thousands of years worth of biblical history, motherfucker, is my proof. Read your goddamn Bible before you open your fucking mouth. See, again, I'm not Kevin. I don't do that little keyboard gangster shit with some of y'all bitch ass niggas. Shut the fuck up. How about that? Nothing good to say. Respect somebody else's belief, meaning don't say shit because it contradicts your ignorant ass. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Christ preached on that shit. But that's the problem. Too many of us speak before we know what the hell we talking about. It's got to have something to goddamn say all the time. Ain't benefiting nobody, ain't adding no value to the conversation. Just got to say something to be fucking saying something. Excuse my language for those of you who ain't never really heard me go off. Because this ain't the time for that. You want a Bible lesson? I do them all the time. Chime in on that. Go live with me on them shits since you got so much to say. Goofy ass keyboard gangsters. Your mama's a motherfucking dummy, bitch. How about that? I'm not. Oh boy, let me just ignore this shit. I'm gonna have to get my other phone out so I can block dumbass people. Have no fucking respect. You believe you gonna die, then fucking die. How about that? Unreal, man. Unreal. And I just said this about 5 minutes ago on this stream. These motherfuckers was gonna come out. These people who like to just start fires, to have something to fucking say. I just said that, y'all. It's so funny how I be predicting what's gonna be happening. And I've been doing it decades before Kevin did. So I ain't gotta beat Kevin, motherfucker. I'm the motherfucker's people champ. That's who I've been. You better ask somebody. Matter of fact, go buy one of my books on Amazon and check who the fuck you talking to. How about that? Oh, bitch ass niggas, man. Back to more important things. I'm just going to ignore that for now until I get my other phone. I don't feel like getting up at this moment. So we're just gonna sit this dumbass in the corner and let him run his fucking mouth like you do all little bitch ass little boys. Let him sit in the corner and talk. Don't nobody talk to him. So somebody said he's not dead. Let's see who that was. I mean that would be great news. I mean, I want to be wrong. So, like I said, based on the information that I have, it is true. But if you have something else, please share it. Please share it with us right now so I can stand corrected because I don't want to. I really don't want to be doing this. Really don't want to be doing this right now. Joseph said something about chemical. Let me see if I can see your previous comment. Okay, here we go. Well, Joseph, it's not just women, man. You got a bunch of men who also dislike Kevin as well. Because remember, again, he started out, you know, going at, telling men how to get their act together. That's what he did for the first 3 years. And you also have in today's world or the world's since average at best video went viral. You have a bunch of men who like to be simps. And they think, I guess, it's gonna get them some more coochie points or something if they simp. So I mean, you're always gonna have that. Oh yeah, it was Amber. No, Alex. Wait. I gotta zoom in. Alexis, Rupee. So yeah. Please tell me where you getting that from. I mean, please give me that. I want that to be true. I want that to be true more than anything. Yeah. I mean, all you got the videos talking to Joseph. The videos are on his channel. The videos on his channel right now. I mean, when he was speaking to men, for 3 years. I've been following him since the beginning. That's what actually caught my attention uh, from the Godfather in the beginning when he was just talking to men. Um, and then he changed up his whole format when he started opening it up to women. Um, yeah, it's a lot of simps and it's a lot of just jealous men. I ain't even gonna call them all simps. I mean, you just got some jealous men out here. Like I said, they like to start fires just to see it burn. You know, you got those kind of people out here. Um, so it's sad. I mean, but like I said, I didn't agree with Kevin 100% of the time. Like most content creators, I kind of fall in that 90 to 80% agreement range with most of them. And like I said on Shala Kimia's show yesterday, I think it's more important for us to focus on the things that we do agree on instead of the one or two things we don't. I think that's where the work is, and that's where we need to go. Um, and hell, I just talked to when I talked to Shala Kimia, they had a show coming out tomorrow about Kevin. So I'm gonna reach out to her once I get off of here. I don't know what her thoughts on that. I'm sure they may postpone what they were gonna do. I don't know. It's all right up in the air right now. Alexis, where you at, girl? I hope you're still here. I want that information that you got. Um, because you got something that I'm not hearing. I haven't heard that at all. Yeah, I mean, Joseph, I don't know if you heard me earlier when I quoted scripture. We hate correction. So it wasn't so much that they hated Kevin, they hate correction. So anytime somebody checking them, they got to react and got to have something to say, and they channel or focus their anger towards the messenger. And again, I pointed out 30 years ago with Sister Shahrazad Ali, they did the same, some almost word for word. The things that they said about her, they've been saying about Kevin, almost word for word. And she's the mother of all of this, as far as I know. But just on the fact that we've lost a black man, can we have some empathy for that alone? Whether you like the man or not, we lost a black man, a father. You know, we don't need to be losing that. It's not what we need to be doing. Yeah. But somebody typed, "I'm boring." This isn't meant to be exciting. Um, at all. I take no pleasure in in sharing this. You know, none whatsoever. I take no pleasure in sharing any of this. It actually saddens me. Um, but I know, like I said, some of the other content creators that were very close to him, uh, they're hurting right now, man. They hurt, and I can empathize with them because I know what it's like to lose people, friends, people you close to. And that's who I am. I check on people. Anybody on my friends list or social media who's interacted with me over the decades, and I've been on social media since the fucking beginning, since GeoCities in the 90s. I've always been on social media in the very beginning. But I check on people from time to time. Hey, you all right? You good? I reach out to people. That's who I am. So I'm just thinking about other people other than myself right now. This is a loss for the quote unquote black community. You know, good, bad, or otherwise, this is a loss. We taking an L, man. Anytime you lose brilliance, and make no mistake, whether you like him or not, the man was brilliant. He put that work in, and we have to respect that. We have to respect that. Uh, I love when people try to tell me I ain't Kevin Samuels. I ain't never claimed to be Kevin Samuels. In fact, if you watch my videos, I tell you all the time, I ain't Kevin. I'm worse. Y'all think his tone is fucked up. Mine is vicious. Because I have no patience for foolishness. Whereas he did. Similar backgrounds, him and I, the sales and corporate America, things like that, but I ain't Kevin. Those are big shoes. I would never pretend to be able to fill those shoes. It'll take a few of us to do that. But I'm just concerned about his daughter. I'm a father, so my first thought went to his daughter, and then my second thought went to his close friends and family. That's that's what my thoughts were. Um, is Alexa still here, or is she trying to get that for me, or what? Would anybody know? Can anybody else confirm what she said? Because I'd really like to end this video. That he's not dead. That's what Alexa said. So I want that to be true. I want him to stay with us a little while longer. But like I told y'all, God seals people. So there's people get taken and we don't understand it. People get sealed. For the dumbass, that's part of the immortal people, by the way. They get sealed. They'll be back. See, a lot of us claim to believe in the Bible. What it is, y'all believe in church. Y'all believe in Pastor Pork Chop. You know, but y'all really don't believe in what the Bible says, what Christ said, what Moses said. John chapter 4, I believe it comes to mind. I'm not looking at it. John 4 should be it's either John 4:1 or John 4 or John 8:1, the Samaritan woman. And in that conversation, he's teaching the Samaritan woman, who would be from the tribe of Ephraim, your modern day Puerto Ricans. He was teaching her that if you knew who I was, you would be asking me for this eternal water, this eternal life that I got. And you'll never be thirsty again. Thus saith the Lord. But life is a vapor, man. And this is why, as Tommy Sotomayor says, we got to give people their flowers while they're here. We got to stop waiting till people gone to give them their flowers. Can't do that. Got to give them their flowers. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. He's the originator of that statement, by the way. A lot of y'all don't know that. Tommy Sotomayor, the OG of all of this. These YouTube streets. But this isn't a happy occasion, people. There are no incense burning. I'll pour a little Hennessy out for the man once I get confirmation. From a truly official source beyond what I've already got. Joseph, you still here? Joseph was talking to me. Talk to me, man. And those of you who are just tuning in, I am the Ben Israel, the People's Champ. I am not affiliated with Kevin Samuels in any way. But I have respect for the man. Lots of respect for the work he was doing, the conversation that he was furthering. He didn't start the conversation, but he did so much to further it. So much. And I thank him. I wish I would have been able to tell him personally, but I thank him for the work that he has been able to do thus far. And because it's, like I said on my platform, there is no black community without the black man. There is none. So if you're serious about the black community, quote unquote, you got to be serious about black men. And there's been a war on the black male image for hundreds of years. And finally, in the last few, men have taken to the internet and are speaking up and saying what they've been saying privately all of my life. I'm 46. And this man did it in a very articulate way, in a much more articulate way than I could have ever done. And he was, because of his articulation, he was able to reach a large audience. And that accomplishment should be respected in and of itself. Should be respected in and of itself. He did more for black people in 2 years than some of these so-called leaders and politicians that have been, quote unquote, advocating for black people their whole life. Whether you like it or not. But that's always been a problem with our people, historically speaking. They chose a murderer over Christ. That was our people that did that. Huh? So let's not forget who we are. And we all got to make some changes. We all can get better. To get the things that we say we want. And that's what Kevin was about. He wasn't telling people, this is what I want for you. He says, if these are the things you say you want, here's what you need to do to get those things. Or not. And he started out telling the men, hey, men, if these are the lifestyle and the results that you want, here's what you need to do. You need to put in the work. And then he basically was telling women the same thing. If this is the caliber man that you say you want, what does he want from you? And you need to do those things. Or not. I don't understand why people have a problem with that message. I do and I don't. It seems pretty cut and dry to me. It's pretty cut and dry. But we've been lied to. We've been lied to by the media, by our so-called leaders. We've been lied to by the Black Church Incorporated, by the greater society as a whole. They lied to us. They told us things that we know weren't true, and some of us want to believe this shit anyway. Blind faith in nothing. And that's why so many people are angry. Because, excuse me, y'all, I'm making myself something to drink, so I'm walking away a little bit. But so many people are angry, not because of what Kevin Samuels said. They're angry because their lies are being exposed. What those people told you weren't true. And there's no evidence that it ever was. No, ladies, this isn't what men think. Here's what men think. Here's what those men that you say you want from women. And all of the data and statistics supported what he's saying. You can't argue with that. Facts and data, they're stubborn things. They're stubborn things, people. They're stubborn. Somebody watching, has anybody gotten any new information since I've been live? I mean, I was waiting for Alexa to back up what she said, but of course, again, we just react. We're people. According to TemplePublic.com. Alexa, stop. I said Alexis, and Alexa came on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping somebody can and I want what the girl said to be true, that he's not dead. She's the only one that has said that I've heard. But she's not giving any insight or any further comment to that. So I have to stick with the information that I had before she said that. As of now, it has been confirmed by some people who are affiliated with him that Kevin Samuels indeed has passed away. That's what I know at this point. And I'm hoping somebody comes on here and says otherwise, uh, and can back it up. Somebody more credible than the person that I got my information from, and I haven't had that happen yet. And I'm not really saying who I got it from because I don't want to draw heat to them if it comes out to be he is still alive. So I'll take the heat. I hope he's still alive. Um, let's see here. I'm getting a couple notifications. Let me see what's going on. Give me a second, y'all. So as of now, a couple content creators went on, but it was nothing factual or anything related to Kevin Samuels at this point. Um, no new news. No new news. No new news. Yeah. This man has been doing important work. Whether you agree, like all that, I'm really not concerned with where you fall on the agreement scale or disagreement scale. I really don't care. Too often in our community, we get caught up in who we like and who we don't like, and we make snap decisions that's based on nothing. You know, we see this in politics all the time. You know, a lot of y'all voted for Biden just because you, for some reason, didn't like Trump. What did Trump do to you? Or better yet, what did Biden do for you? I asked that question a few years back. Couldn't get an answer. You know. Um, so I'm just kind of hanging on live right now because I was hoping some other information would come in. I was really hoping I could report that what I've learned thus far is not true. Um, and I went live because nobody else was really live other than a couple of people spreading false rumors about, like they had some insight into why or what happened and why he passed. I really wasn't getting into that. I just wanted to give a neutral place. Here's the information. Let's sit back and wait, and see what else can come in. And, I was hoping some people would come on and say some nice things about the man or, have some empathy and respect for his daughter. That's what I was hoping. That was my intentions to do that. I'm gonna check the comments. Um, see if I got any new comments. Let's see. Ace, okay. Wait a minute. He went on live on somebody page and laughing in the suit. Do we have confirmation of that? Um, do we know what? Can we have something more than somebody's page? Can we actually get a page? Whose page did he go live on? Why did he go live on his own page or Instagram or anything? So can I get more than somebody's page? I'm not doubting what you're saying. I'm just asking for more than somebody's page. Can anybody confirm what Ace Hood just said? Because I get notifications for most of the people that he's affiliated with, um, and nobody's going live since I've been on the air. Wait a minute. Ace said something. Wait a minute. Hold on, Ace. I can't see very well, so give me a second. All right, let me see. Uh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Well, I was scamming through, but I didn't know the person. But I had clicked out. I mean, if you're on YouTube, you should be able to go through your history and find that video, right? Or did you go through like 20 videos in that time period? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. I want you to be right. By the way, I'm not challenging what you say because I don't believe you. I want you to be right. I just want some clarity. Kevin typically doesn't go live on other people's pages off schedule. That's not something he normally does. Um, uh, let's see. Let's go back up here. So we got to be careful when we're reporting information because, again, brother, the way you said it is matter of factly, and we do that often. And then when you peel one layer back, that matter of fact turns into a lot of opinion and nothing. I'm seeking a citation is what I'm seeking. And I would imagine that if he went live, he would go live on. Usually, when he goes live, like this would be on Instagram, on his Instagram, I would think. Hey, I'm still here. The rumors are false. You know, can somebody go over and check his Instagram page? Can somebody go over to Jessica X page, Obsidian's page, Dennis Sperling? Can anybody check any of those pages? See if we can get some new information. Because I'm here with y'all. I don't have any new information. I just gave y'all what I gave y'all. Um, Oh boy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close this live out so I can try to hunt for some more information. And if I get more information that I can confirm, I'll go back live so I can report it to the people. That's what I got right now. So I'm signing out. V-Man Israel, the People's Champ is out.